Back here on Cardiff Devils TV, delighted to be joined by Cardiff Devils head coach Jared Scaldi. And Jared, your team just don't know when they're beaten today.
No, I mean, I thought we had some good momentum in the first period. I thought we had a lot of puck possession. We had some offensive zone time. We just couldn't find the back of the net. And again, the second period, I didn't think it was our best. But, after 40 minutes, we're down 2-0. So, the message was let's play fast. Let's get more pucks to the net. I don't think we challenged their goaltender enough with just some bad angle shots or some just getting pucks from the point to the net. So, we waited till the end there, and once we got the first, it was on our way. So, obviously we'd like to see a better start than that. It's been something that from last weekend up in Belfast, and then again tonight. Good teams find a way, and I thought tonight we found a way to win a hockey game.
How proud are you that you found that energy late on, given that you had a big travel weekend, a real big emotional doubleheader against the Giants, but it was the third period where you found your way out of this. Is that encouraging for you?
Well, sometimes these are trap games in the sense that you come off emotional games, emotional weekend, but you have to find that gear again. And, we had to do it before, after we lost 1-0 up in Belfast. We had to come back and play on the Wednesday. We had to find another gear. And, proud of the guys. They did it then, and they did it again tonight. I mean, we'd love to have seen it a little bit sooner than the latter part of the third period to make it come back. But you can just feel the energy once that first one went in, right to the fourth one. So, again, we want to be better. We want to play faster. We want to get more pucks to the net. But at the end of the day, we won a hockey game, and we found a way.
Looking forward to this weekend, a doubleheader against the Nottingham Panthers. Is it nice to be able to just concentrate on one team for the next few days of practice? And what are you expecting from the Panthers, and what do you want to see from your guys?
Well, I mean, obviously there's been a change there with coaches, and I think every team that anytime there's a change, there's a lift in the team, and I'd expect the same thing. I think we're going to be a competitive team, a team that's found some new life, and we're going to have to be ready. It goes back to our starts and making sure when that puck drops that we're ready to go.
Back here on Devils TV, delighted to be joined by Glasgow Clan coach Malcolm Cameron. And Malcolm, you seem control of that game even up to the final minutes of the third period. How do you assess that overall performance?
Played a great game for 51 minutes. 4 goals in 9 minutes, that's pretty tough to take. They get none for 51 and 4 and 9. Pretty tough to swallow. No, I mean, this isn't the first time it's happened against these guys. We've had a lead late in the third period against them all 3 times we've played, and we just find a way to shoot ourselves in the foot. So, most of it is mental. If you can do the right things, and survive for that long a period of time, you should be able to do it the rest of the way. And bad mistake, guy gets in behind us, we don't stop on the rebound, ends up on our net. The next one's a face-off play, and we talked about it in the bench about 5 minutes earlier. They're going to be trying to run face-off plays to generate some offense. Lost coverage, ends up in the back of our net. The third one was a point shot, and we blocked a lot of shots. It's one we didn't get. And bad penalty at the end that really took us out of the hockey game, ends up in the back of our net. That's the story.
It must be frustrating for you as a coach, because this team seems very together. It seems technically very good, the way that they're blocking shots for that amount of time. How do you think you get over this bit of a mental edge that you have that you've alluded to?
Well, I mean, against the top 3 teams in this league, you got to be mentally tough for 60 minutes because they have such great firepower. Goal scoring's been a struggle with us all year. It seems like if we can get to 3, we find a way to get a point or better. When we don't, it's a real struggle down the stretch. We were actually leading in shots after the second period by 1, and then we only got 2 in the third period. So, you can't sit back, and that's not our style. Yeah, I mean, sure, you want to get the puck in deep. You don't want to turn it over in the neutral zone. But when you get it in, you got to go forecheck it so that you can make them turn it over, and we generate some shots. 12-2 in the third period is tough, because it means you're always on your heels.
Looking forward to this weekend, and what are you going to say to your guys to try and get them back on the horse for this weekend?
Well, it's the same thing. Our message with our guys is always the same thing. We got to play 60 minutes, and we got to be tough. If we're going to be a team that struggles to score, which we are, because we're less than 2.5 per game. I know we defend hard, but we got to be mentally tough so that we don't make those critical mistakes at critical times. There's a big difference between making a mistake in the first period because you got 40 minutes to come back. But when you make critical mistakes late in the game like that, you don't give yourself time to get that goal. And getting that goal has been tough for us. So that's the message.